Hey guys! This is my Portland, Oregon video, and this is where I'm staying at La Quinta Inn. Um, it's actually really nice at this hotel. It's one of my more favored places to stay that's like still within a budget. Pretty nice and clean, and they have good amenities like a coffee maker and microwave and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I was really excited about coming to Portland. My whole year, no, like 2 or 3 years, I've been pretty excited about it for I'm not sure what reason, but I just got a lot of signs that told me that I should visit Portland for some reason. So I was really jazzed about coming here. And I just, I don't know, I think I just kind of fell into like a mood or something on the plane ride coming in. Um, and then when I got here, it was so gray and rainy, and the weather was just like miserable. um, so I don't know, I just didn't really get into it. And I've kind of just been like hiding out in my hotel room during the day and not really going out or sightseeing or doing anything. And then, like dragging myself out to go to the performances in the evening. Um, and I'm just like eating my meals from the vending machine, which is super unhealthy. But I don't know, I've just been like not everything, like the buildings are just so industrial and like very impersonal, and I haven't really been feeling like that warmth and that feeling of being welcomed into a city. I did my first reading at the Three Friends Coffee House, which I was paired up with a local musician, and he and a bunch of his friends were there, and they were very friendly. They invited me out to go celebrate one of their birthdays later that evening, and so I went. Um, and they were cool. They started playing guitar on the sidewalk in the middle of the rain, which they referred to as a light mist, but that was just rain. It was not a mist; it was rain. Um, so it was a cool little evening, and nice to meet other musicians and writers from out here. Um, and then the next night, which was last night, I had a reading at the IPRC, the Independent Publishing Resource Center, and they had like done such a great job of setting up the space, and hung all these beautiful lights that were twinkling everywhere, and had all of these seats set up, and just like 4 people showed up for my reading. And I felt so like embarrassed, and I just felt like a loser. Like nobody came. Well, 4 people came, but I don't know. That was a tough pill to swallow. That empty audience. But and then like as I'm in the middle of reading one of my poems, one of those 4 audience members gets up and walks out the door. So that didn't really fill me with confidence for the rest of it, but I tried to not let it affect anything, and I tried to just keep my head held up high, and it's quality versus quantity. And I think that the 3 lovely audience members that I was left with were high quality, and they did connect with my work, and they really seem to understand my work, and so it's quality. not quantity, all the time. Um, oh, and they had this cool little machine there in the IPRC, and like if you put in $1, you get this. It's like a cigarette carton, and it's a little mini poetry zine inside. And so it's called The Elopement by A.M. O'Malley. And when you open it up, you get the first, I guess, poem. And then when you unfold it again, you get the second poem. And then when you unfold it again, you get the third poem. Until you get to the last one. And I thought that was a really cool, clever little way to have a little mini book of poems. And it's actually, I was reading it earlier today, and it's quite good for $1. It's really very interesting writing, and it's just so cool. So yeah, it's my little souvenir. Yeah, so I was definitely feeling pretty down on myself, and I just, after I left the IPRC, I started walking, and it was about 10-minute walk away at that point, and I was just like really like getting in my own head about like feeling down on myself and feeling sorry for myself, and just feeling so disconnected from where I was and from people. And then all of a sudden I see like this shadow approaching me from behind, and I was just like, oh great, what's this now? Someone gonna come and start beating me? But anyway, I turn around, and it's one of the guys from the reading, one of the audience members, and he comes up to me and he's like, I just wanted to give you this. And he pulls something out of his pocket, which was this little button. And I mean, so just to give you a little backstory about why that means anything to me, one of the poems I had read that night is called Buttons. And in that poem, buttons really are a symbol for connecting people together. And, or someone is like really sad and not really feeling connected to society or connected to other people, buttons sort of like connect people together, and they just like they hold you in a place or in a community or with a person, like, so that's what the symbolism is. And so he just like took a button off of his shirt and gave it to me, and he was just saying like, I know what it's like to be on this journey all by yourself, and he wanted to just let me know that he appreciated my work, and he was happy that I came to Portland, and wanted to welcome me. And I mean, honestly, that was a moment in my life, that walk leaving the IPRC. That was a moment in my life that I needed a button more than ever. And just for him to have like come after me and give me that, it just meant so much to me. And it just, it turned my whole time here in Portland around, and it kind of grounded me back to reality, and like remembering that I am part of a society and people care, and I'm not all off on my own. And even though I was getting a little bit homesick, it just, sometimes that little gesture really can help turn somebody's day around, or somebody's week around, or year around, or it could turn things around for somebody. So yeah, so if you ever have the opportunity and you see somebody, or you just get a sense that someone needs a button, whether it's a real button like this guy, or whatever you want to take that symbolically to mean, then you should do it. All right, that's my little, I guess it's like a cheerful ending to this. Okay, good. So that's my little diary entry for today. Bye.